Alrighty, so here we have Block Quest Maker, or BQM. This is being played on Nintendo Switch. You can think of this as like the Dungeon Maker from Link's Awakening, or another thing I would compare it to would be like Mario Maker, in a sense. This is courtesy of Wonderland Kazakiri, the publisher. So we have, starting off here, we have a gold mine that replenishes every so often, so you can harvest gold, which is utilized to buy components for your dungeon. If you want to make a dungeon, it also lets you purchase, it lets you pay for entry fees to get into other dungeons other people have made. So here you've got Friends Box, so if you have any friends that own the game, you can come in here and it'll give you access to any dungeons that your friends have shared. Here's your ranking. Here's your Builders Guild. This is where you get the gold. You collect the gold from dungeons you've built. If you have people that play them that pay the entry fee to play them, that's where you collect that from. And here's your shop. So here you can come in here and get map parts to help build your dungeons. You've got event parts here. There's a lot of customization options here. I mean, look at all this stuff. You got just tons of stuff. Here is your bodies you can purchase and play with. If you've ever played Dungeon and Gravestone, this is pretty much the same thing. It's just people creating their own dungeons for this style of game. Which is another game I have covered on the channel. I will leave a link to that in the description down below of this video if you want to check that out. It's a pretty awesome game. So here we've got save. You have the option to save your game. Here's your profile, and here's your configuration. If you come into profile here, this will tell you. This will give you stats here. It'll also give you your dungeon list, so you can actually go there on the actual internet and see my dungeon list. I don't have any right now, but that's where you go to see that. Here you have language options and a configuration. You've got connected server. You've got dungeons. You can do all dungeons on or off. Sound on or off. Gravestone messages, background and side effects, and then staff. And you have terms of service. So coming down here, you have Explore. I'm online. So if I come in here to Explore, this will give you access to quite a bit here. So you've got the official dungeon. You've got Builders Guild recommendations. You've got a new dungeon. You've got popular dungeon, ranking, random dungeon, highest death rate, play history, favorites, and equipment. You come in here to equipment. And just like in the previous game, this is where you can choose your body and your equipment as you obtain it. As you go through dungeons, your little strip up top will let you unlock chests and purchase items along your way to use in your dungeons that you've either previously played through or want to play through. Similar again to Dungeon and Gravestone. So we go to Builders Guild recommendations. So here it'll load a ton of different dungeons you can play through. Some of them you can see do have entrance fees, so that's 10 gold to do that one. A lot of them are free, but some of them do cost money. You can hit R to cycle through and get a new set. You can also, if I hit back here, you can also do hashtags if you want to do short. You can hit the hashtag for short, and it'll give you all the short dungeons. So pretty cool. If I want to do like an RPG one, I can come in here to RPG. This will give me access to all the ones that have been hashtagged with RPG. So you've got maps that are puzzles, you've got action dungeons, you've got lot of different options here. Just tons of options. The possibilities are endless, really. Really limited to your imagination and what you have purchased for use in your dungeons. It's pretty cool. Now if I go to a new dungeon, it's going to be access to the newest dungeons. So here's all the newest dungeons. Again, some of them do have entrance fees. And if I go to popular dungeons, it's going to give me a list of all the most popular played dungeons as of right now. Meat farm. So lots of different dungeons here. I mean, there's again a ton of different options, tons of options. What can I say, really? Alright, so if I go to official dungeon, so these are all of the dungeons that that the publisher has created, or really the publisher slash developer has created. So that's pretty cool. Get access to those. Now, if I were to go ahead and go out of this and go to challenge, this is a listing of all the challenges you can complete to earn gold and such. So again, there is a lot of replayability here. There's just a ton of stuff to do, and then here you can come into build. I don't have much. I can't really build dungeons very well. It's not my strong suit. But if I wanted to come in here and I could do a 10 by 10, right? Create, and this will load a 10 by 10 dungeon. And here you've got just tons of different options. If I wanted to do if I wanted to hit the right analog stick button, I can do a top-down view. Okay, so let's just say I wanted to just draw a random room, right? Okay, so it's gonna be my room. Okay, let's say I wanted to put it down, go to events. I'm gonna go ahead and put some spikes down. Why not? Okay. And let's say I wanted to put some enemies in here, I can do that. Maybe I want some bats. And let's say I want some trees, why not? I'll just put some trees along the wall here. Okay, and let's say I wanted to go ahead and let's say that was my dungeon. Here, lets you play test it. Really? Will I remove the... Oh, I didn't put a floor in. Oh, details. I didn't put a floor in. Let's do that real quick. Okay, so if I go back to... Alright, let's go ahead and pick the tile walkable floor. Now, I can select one here, and I can hit the fill all button, and it'll go ahead and fill it all in. Now, that does remove your wall, so I will need to go ahead and just put the wall back. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and just redraw the wall here. There we go. Why not? That'll be my dungeon. So here we go. Oh. So I can kill these guys here. Kill the slimes. And for some reason my skeleton left, and so do my bats, but that's okay. And I'm leveling up. That's pretty cool. Okay, and then that's it. That's the dungeon. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to return to town. I'm just going to bring back to my dungeon builder. Then I come up here. And I can save. Sure, yep, I'm done. Hit the minus button to exit. I'm done editing it. Let's say I wanted to share it. I can go ahead and say share. Okay. Okay, so... Wait, what? Oh, okay, so I gotta go ahead and edit this. I create a thumbnail real quick here, so I gotta go to the camera icon up here. And let's say I wanted it to be, let's just say that would be my thumbnail right there. Let's just use that. Okay, and now I'm gonna exit. Finishing editing, I'm done with that. Okay, now I can share it, or I can send it to a friend. I'll go ahead and share. And I'm going to put it right there. Your builder debut is finally here. When sharing a dungeon, divers from all around the world will challenge it. First of all, set the entrance fee. However, think carefully. Builders who aren't popular yet set their prices high, may not sell well. The beginning up to 20 gold is just right. When your builder level gets higher, the admission fee you can set also goes up. 30% of the entrance fee that a diver pays goes to the Builders Guild as administrative fee. The rest goes into your pocket. If a diver does exceptionally well in clearing a dungeon, he gets a prize from the Builders Guild, which is 20% of the entrance fee we collected from you. For example, you set the entrance fee of 10 gold, the diver pays 10 gold. If he clears your dungeon, you only get 5 gold. If he fails, you get 7 gold. All of your dungeon sales can be viewed and collected through the Builders Guild. Upon sharing a dungeon, you can change the settings so that divers who die can leave a gravestone with a message for other players. Again, similar to Dungeon and Gravestone. Is your dungeon ready to go? You can still test play your dungeon, so let's have one last look at your map before sharing. When it's ready, let's share it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and again share. And I'll go ahead and allow gravestone messages, why not? And can I set, okay, I can set it to 0. Alright, so it'll be a shared dungeon, or it'll be a free dungeon. Pay 50 gold to the guild. Sure, why not? Share. Alright guys, so you can grab this game and play this dungeon for free. If you want to do that, you can. Alright. And let's go ahead and just do a dungeon, an official dungeon, just so I can show you guys a little bit more. Go ahead and do, let's just do the I don't know which one to do. Let's just pick I'm going to just pick the flower off the flow guard. Death rate 69%. 2,224 players have played it. And there's your there's the ranking list there. Go and play it. It loads up pretty quick. Okay, so this is the dungeon. Okay. Alright. Oh, what happened? Okay, looks like I fell. Oh. I need to restart that. Need those boxes to cross the water. Okay, so... Oh, wait. No, I did that wrong. Okay. Alright, so we need to do that. Okay. I did this wrong. Again. Maybe this wasn't a good dungeon to try. Okay, so let's do... Yeah, I'm gonna do a different dungeon. Let's not... Okay, so let's go back. And we'll just do the basic dungeon. Why not? Wow, 17% death rate on a basic dungeon. Or on the first dungeon, rather. Okay, so that turned on. Okay, alright. Really? Really? Okay. Well, that was cool. Alright. Alright. So because I cleared those dungeons, I now have the ability to move on the map here. I got a weapon. I got some gold. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, well that's how BQM works, how it plays, how you build dungeons. Pretty cool, all-around awesome game. I want to thank the publisher / developer for the opportunity. This game's amazing. Again, lots of replay value. If you like dungeon crawlers, if you like building dungeons, if you like Dungeon and Gravestone, it's definitely a great game to add to your library, and definitely a great addition to that game, and a great game by itself as well. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, till next time, take care and happy gaming.